All right. Hello. Yeah. Today we are making. I think this is a little bit of a defense build video. Um, I have some thoughts in mind. I figured I just wanted to do something a little bit different, particularly because, um, particularly because. Hold up. Did I? Okay. Alright, never mind. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a defense build video, particularly because we want to start getting ready for life after Catria. Now, I have this whole idea, or this whole thing that I'm gonna post along with this video. It's gonna be like a long thing that you read. But this video is basically like a breakdown of what I'm saying in terms of like what direction I think the game is going in, and just how units might interact in the future, particularly after Gatekeeper gets his refined, and particularly after Duo Thor. This skill has been out for what, like a year now? I think it's about time. I think we might start seeing her bonus skill, the bonus part of her skill, neutralize any bonus active on foe. I think we might see that on a weapon sometime soon in the next year or two. And if that ever happens, my god, the game is going to be completely different. But yeah. Let's see, or let me give you some ideas of, just where we are right now in the meta. Currently, a lot of defenses look like this, with Catria, Fallen Maria, Shamir, everything else here basically set out to kill you. But as you can see, there's some, what would you call it, like some drawbacks here, because basically if I miss the kill, there isn't much of a follow-up on this team. So it's either kill or don't die, basically, is how this defense is set up. If I miss the kill, then the armor units will jump in and basically just hang out somewhere around there to protect the range units on the next turn. But I won't have triangle attack active because Catria is locked. She's the 7-slot unit. So, where we are right now in the game, I don't necessarily believe that we need Catria anymore. We're good enough on our own. Let me change this to... Well, we are in Anima, right? Yeah, let me keep this on Anima. We don't necessarily need Catria anymore. And since it's Anima season, I'm going to use Cordelia because I don't have Catria on Anima. I have Catria on Dark season. So where's Cordelia? Where are you? Where are you? Here you are. And I believe a lot of what you would achieve with Catria, you can achieve it without. So what I'm probably going to do here is go through maybe 2 defensive builds just to give you an idea of how powerful your defense can be with and without Catria, or Cordelia in this instance. So let's start off with, we're going to try to build something super basic. I believe pretty much everybody should have... Oh, I don't want to rebless her. Alright, what do I got on Anima? Alright, everybody has dual crown, so we're going to use dual crown for this. And while Catria might fall off or just become less popular, hypothetically, I'm speaking about like the future situation that might happen after Gatekeeper gets his refined and he's good again and everybody loves Gatekeeper. Yeah, in that world, you're still going to need your armored units. Because what your armor units do, or your save units do, is it prevents you, it prevents your defense from getting absolutely obliterated on turn 1. So you still are going to need, like, you're going to need something to make sure that your defense can at least function. Because without saves, then the enemy can pretty much dual skill and wipe you out in 1 turn. And that's not what you want your defense to be dying to, at the very least. So we're going to put in Henrietta here just because I have her right there in front of me. And we're going to put in Catria because I really love this Catria. Can't wait for him to get his refine. Hopefully it's good. But even if it's bad, I'll still... This build is just good enough. I'll still keep using it. And so basically we have a nuke and 2 armors. So we're going to need some extra nukes here, as well as our mythics. Right now, I highly recommend that you don't do anything without Arvel, because for Anima season, he is just that guy. He is incredibly powerful, and he unlocks the 7th slot, so I don't see why not to use him. He's just amazing. And then here's my pick for best mythic on Anima, Miraculous. She is, I don't know how else to say, a dancer as a mythic is, yeah, she's just that good. I think she's even better than Triandra in the sense that she will dance instead of attacking, whereas Triandra 9 times out of 10 is going to attack because she just has that offensive bulk, or that offensive build. Unfortunately, mine has the worst IVs, which is plus attack, but I just have to deal with that. In any case, this is what you're going for as a base here, and Dual Crom is the main offensive threat, alongside Arvel, who is so good because not only is he a mythic, but he actually hits hella hard, so he's just gonna blow up anything that comes in his face, or most things that come in his face. Whoa, pause. Pause. And on top of that, we're gonna add my favorite unit here, Ascended Air. Oops, wrong spot. Where did you go? I just took out Arvel. Arvel! Now, because of the 7 slot mechanic, you always want to put one of the armored units in the 7th slot, because I typically go with the 1 range armor, the near save, particularly because they don't have the range to threaten as far as the Henrietta in the situation, the ranged armored unit, who can hit a little bit further, especially on a defense like Catria Ball or whatever, triangle attack defense. So you always want to lock one of your armors. I don't know which one you want to choose, but you always want to lock one of your armors, especially on this defense archetype. And that's particularly where the dance is going to go, so you always want to keep them some way out of the range of your dancer, so that the dance isn't wasted. So this is like what the basic layout is right now in terms of defenses. Let's see. What I could do is just put her here, Cordelia here, because she has that orders effect where everyone can jump a bit further. Perfect, right? I could probably even put Crom. Now let's leave Crom there, that's fine. And you notice that pretty much all the ranges are overlapping, and it's a pretty good way to create some chaos with a defense setup like this. So basically what's going to happen is somebody's going to attack from here, one of these guys, and you will pretty much blow up whatever is in front of you. Problem is, you would need a rally here. Reason being, you won't get the effects of Cordelia's triangle attack without someone being one space right behind. So let's see if we can put that in. Let me give Arvel a rally. Or Harsh Command Plus, that works just as well. Especially against teams with Legendary Robin. Swap like so, so he should come down and Harsh Command any debuffs off Caldoria there. And then get danced. And then Mayhem consumes. Or Mayhem ensues. Now, if you just want a little demonstration, let me show you. Okay, Rock Seasons. We're not going to put any saves. Could I put Fjorm here? Nah, Fjorm beats most of these units, actually. Well, let's just test it out anyways. Here's a quick demonstration here. Okay. I'm not going to false start Cordelia just because it defeats the purpose of what I'm showing you. We're just going to let that run. We're going to put this here, this here, this here, this here. And we're going to get grooving. What you'd want to do is you probably want to put Crom over here, so that you can give Crom probably some type of extra cooldown through Quick Impulse, or you want to give Arvel Phantom Res so that he can beat the Elemine check, but we're not doing any of that right now. Just showing you some basics here. Alright, let's set this up. We're going to go here, do a quick swap here so that we can activate Lucina's effect on Fjorm. And we're going to put Elemine right here just so that we can get those extra drives. And the extra damage reduction. And we enter. Now the tempo is going to come in really clutch here. Ooh, not what I expected to happen. Alright. We gotta take the tempo off, the rally off Cordelia because didn't want her to do that. But that right there is one of the things that I wanted to show you. Whoa. Henrietta. Whoa. Oh, he's gonna eat an Ignis to the face here. Does he live? Wow, beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, chill. Chill, please. Oh my god. Chill out. Calm down. Oh my god. Crom didn't even bother attacking. Oh my god. Okay. Not what I wanted to happen, but I think that suffices as a demonstration. We're gonna back out. Jesus Christ. Alright. So, as you noticed, pretty much no one there used the triangle attack, which was the whole point of my thing. That it doesn't matter whether or not you have triangle attack or dual strike, whatever. But Cordelia went and rallied, and I didn't want her to do that, but it doesn't even matter anyway. The reason that she rallied is because Arvel here, well, at least he could have rallied here. At least I hope he did. But because she isn't being threatened or she can't reach, that's why she rallied. Anyways, I'm going to show you that the outcome doesn't change whether or not she's here. So let's just put another nuke in since I have that free slot because I'm taking her out. Who would be a good nuke to put in here? Let's put someone that everyone has. Again, who do I see all the time? Dual mark. Okay. I guess so. Put dual mark there. And this, oh my god, this Algorithm is so good. Oh, I'm gonna show you like a quick demonstration real quick, but you know, he is so good. I really wish I had gotten a plus speed IV, but he is so good. Maybe I should even put my Leone here. And a lot of people have the Celica, but I don't know. This is a plus 10 heavily invested Leone, so maybe it's not that common, but it's just something that you can achieve. Common units that everyone has. Probably Ishtar, but I don't have any way to... Yeah, let's just put Ishtar here. And give her Blade Session. I know she's ascended, 5-star lock, but she is in the regular pool, so she's not too hard to get. So I think it's a good unit to use for a demonstration. And I haven't like really changed her kit too much, aside from the Ideal and the colorless, the blue feud, which is pretty easy to get. That's like in the Divine Codes. So we're gonna change this up now. Now the key to this is Guidance 4, but you can build around this where you don't really need guidance. All you would need is Ishtar right here, and maybe a unit with Miracle. A unit that isn't going to die on initiation. But for the sakes of demonstrations, we're going to use, of this demonstration, we're going to put Guidance 4 at the forefront so that everybody can hit the same spot. Overlapping ranges is key whenever you're building at events. So here we go. That's the first thing I learned. I think it was Joel, or was it? No, it must have been Joel. No, yeah, it was Joel because Levin wasn't running. Levin was running a Kavlan at the time, and yeah, had to have been Joel. Overlapping ranges is key. So we're gonna do the same test again. Okay, so we're not going to false start anyone, just because the mechanic is really strong. And we're going to see what the outcome is. Let's swap.
Yes. Special delivery.
And we'll put Elamine here again for the damage reduction.
Why not?
And end turn. Let's see. Oh, not what I wanted. Yep. Alright, we're gonna have to fix some things here. Hold up, let me fix some things here. I gotta move Catria. Just a sec. That 7th slot mechanic is a pain sometimes. Okay. Alright, let's do this again. Here we go. You go here, you go here. You go here, and we begin. Swap.
Are you sure?
Go here, you go here, and I don't really care what the other two do. here we go. Okay. Interesting. Why did she double this time? Miraculous! Okay, we're gonna fix that.
You're going to love this.
We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. Not what I wanted to happen.
A token of our thanks.
Oh, she's very dead. Very, very dead. Alright, let's just fix that real quick. That's not what I wanted. Stop doing that. Stop. Stop doing that, Mira. Let me just take out Ishtar because yeah. Mira's being weird. We're gonna go Dancer. Oh my god. I'm not gonna use Ninian because oh my god. Alright, well let me oh my god. Let me just show you how gross this is. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Nah, she's not even yeah, but let me just show you like real quick. Ah man. Okay. What do I have? Wait. Yeah, this is really gross. Let me show you real quick. Dancer, Anima. Where are my Anima dancers? It has to be Ninian. Alright, let me go bless Ninian real quick. Hold up. Come along with me. As you can see, I have a billion of these. Simply because I don't have to change my defense. Eventually I got to a point where I just, I built the defense and I've separated the units, so I only have certain units on Dark and certain units on Anima. Typically the units with a higher res, or higher reses, or reses, that sounds wrong. Units that have enough res to be able to avoid Elamine are on Anima. Everybody else is on Dark, where res doesn't matter as much. Alright, let me show you this real quick. So, is this equal to or less? Ooh. She just clears it. Can I get that? Is this +5? I can't get it. Oh my god, I can't get it. I'm not gonna give her Dragon's Claws just to get it, but
Yes?
jeez, I really want to do this. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. We just needed 2 dancers. But it would really impact something like a pre-charge special or an enemy defense that has like Pavers or something. Odd Pulse die. Very, very strong. Very strong. 54 res. Just need 1 more HP. The downside is you can like, if you're, especially if you're running a save team, you're going to be having at least 4 mythic and that's plus 20 HP, and it's really hard to match that on defense. As you can see, I only have what's that, 5 and 5, 10 plus 10 from the mythics. It's close, but
Yes?
you're always going to have more stats on offense than you do on defense, because on defense you need more variety as opposed to offense, where it's really focused on having your strongest units take on whatever the opposition has to throw you. So yeah, let's set this up.
Leave it to me.
You go here, you go here,
Oh?
swap. Alright, let's see. Your doubles this time. I don't know why she didn't double the last time. Oh, because I wasn't in 2 spaces of I have them summoner ally supported. with Lucina. That's the gross thing there. Very much dead.
Princess Leghorn.
And there's more to come. Why? Why are you attacking? Why don't you dance? Oh my god.
Enjoying the
Stop.
festival.
Stop it. Jesus. Mira being Mira. Because if she just like danced, it could have continued, but she decided to not do that, which is annoying. But yeah, as you can see, the outcome is pretty much the same, regardless of whether or not I had triangle attack. And basically the point that I was making is that you don't even really need Catria at this point in the game, because the nukes are just so powerful that whatever, most of the time, not all, but most of the time, whatever you have on offense, or whatever your defense team is facing in the majority of the time, you can do the same thing with or without Catria. The only difference is that Catria allows you the ability to hit 4 times, if it is that your unit is fast enough or has a guaranteed follow-up or whatever the case may be. You have the potential of making 4 hits, but the majority of the time, nowadays, you only need like the first 2 hits, and most units can live a counterattack. Like if you're in combat against like Baby Hector, as long as he's not proccing Armored Beacon, or even sometimes if he does proc Armored Beacon, he's not hitting hard enough to kill everything, he can even like miss the kill on this Brave Valentine's Grom with Armored Beacon. He can miss that kill because it's hitting into defense, as opposed to Tiki, who hits res and she'll probably do more damage. Bridal Tiki. And those are like the 2 premiered armored units that are currently in the game. So unless, until they release stronger armored units or better armored skills, the units, the nukes in the game right now are just so strong that you don't even need triangle attack. You kill in like 2 hits, 1 hit, and then it just keeps going. And the most important thing here is essentially the dancers, because once it is that you don't need to hit 4 times to kill, if you're killing in one combat, once you have a dancer, you're going to be able to take out just as many units, and it eliminates the downside of Catria balls, which is the thing where it's so dependent on warp movement to get into position, which is the thing that Gatekeeper will shut down, or can't, or is already able to shut down with his detailed report. And I only imagine that that's going to get stronger, along with the fact that it's probably going to be given out to more units in the months to come. The same thing that they did with the +1 movement from Legendary Sigurd, how they just gave it to, I think they gave it to Brave Alm first in his refine, and then they just started giving it to everybody else, like other Cavs, Brave Seliph, Summer Ephraim. They just started to give it out. They'll do the same thing with Warp Bubble, which is already on Legendary Mer. So you're going to start seeing more units like Gatekeeper in the future, and they're going to essentially reduce, is reduce the right word? They're going to essentially impact how often you see Catria balls, because the warping won't be as effective. So one of 2 things will happen. Catria balls will either develop into Catria plus Cavs, or the ranges will get reduced. They'll adjust the setup of the team so that all the Cavs hit the same spot. Something like what I have right now, where the range is a set location. But the downside is Cavs can't clear this. The reason that I have this map is because Cavs can't clear this aside from going around here. There is a little trick to this that I won't mention, but there is a trick to have the Cavs clear it, but I won't talk about that. But that's essentially what's going to happen. The ranges are going to get shorter, but which allows you to initiate further up into a defense team with things like Gale Force teams or hit and run teams. It just makes it easier for you to initiate because you have more space to work with, and then it's easier for you to run away afterwards. Now, the only other thing is Catria won't ever be erased from the meta unless they're willing to put out a unit that has that effect that Dual Thor has, where she just neutralizes all the status effects that units have. That is the only thing that I think that will eliminate Catria from the meta. Which is why Summer Thor is so strong, her dual skill. If they were to put this dual skill in a weapon, game breaking. I don't see how they would design around that. Because essentially what it means is that anybody that attacks can't have bonus doubler, you can't have unity stacking, you can't have any stat bonuses on that unit during combat, which is kind of what Lucia does, but not exactly the same thing. So that's what you want to look out for. Any unit that has Dual Thor's effect in their weapon, it's going to be pretty busted. But I don't foresee them doing that right now because that's like free money. That unit would sell unless they're going to make something pretty crazy to counter that. Or they're just going to neuter the speed of the unit to make them slow so that they always get doubled, or something to balance the game. Yeah, but that I don't see that happening for a while. And because of that, Catria will never leave. Even though Gatekeeper's impact will be pretty strong, even though Warp Bubble is going to be given out to other units, even though armored units are just going to get stronger and stronger, Catria won't leave the meta because what she offers is the ability to hit twice with that Desperation effect, which is really strong. But the thing is, there's so many units now that are able to do that. All of the ninja units are able to do that, and they're pretty strong. Ninjorin, the Flyer Leg Yarn, Dual Leg Yarn, Shez with her Brave Weapon. This Alcaris, the Dark Bow hits twice once he's able to outspeed. There are just so many ways to hit an enemy unit before they're able to counterattack now that Catria kind of loses her niche or value, that it kind of balances out. You really don't necessarily need her to have a successful defense. I think it's a really good entry point if you have Catria and you don't have the best offensive units. But if you're just starting the game, you're probably pulling on the newest banners, so you more than likely are going to get one of the better high-end nukes. Something as simple as the Citrine. All I gave her is Death Blow 3, and she is so powerful. Unmerged, no Dragon Flowers. This is one of the strongest units in the game, the Citrine. Especially because of what her effect does. And then if you were to partner her with Legendary Robin, yeah, the nukes are really, really strong right now. Even just something as simple as Yoon. Yoon doesn't really need a lot of help to kill things. So basically what I see happening is that maybe there'll be some fall off with Catria, but hopefully, or even if there is some fall off of Catria, there's going to be an upsurge of dancers, I think. Dancers are going to be coming back into the meta, especially with the newest mythic on Anima. You're going to start seeing more dancers, because if he clears isolation, which I think he will do, which is the biggest hindrance for a dancer, yeah, it's over. The dancer meta will be back in full force, and there's really nothing that you'd be able to do to stop it. Ymir is actually one of the units that I've been using, or that I have used in the past, just so that I can have some fun with dancers on defense again. This setup works really, really well. It's so strong, especially because Odor is so trash. but it works really, really well. But if I were to swap out Ymir, whose effect only works if she rallies, for this new unit, Freyr, Legendary Freyr, Mythic Freyr, you get an extra Mythic. You can probably drop this Odor and add a different nuke, and it's a whole different game. Whole different game. You could add a dancer like right away. Yeah, nukes are really strong. Essentially, is what I'm saying. And I don't really see the need for every defense to have Catria. Most defenses don't have Catria. They usually, most of them have a warp defense, like at the top. But even that, you probably won't even need that anymore. Just a dancer. Just a dancer and whatever the most powerful nuke is in the game. And you'll be good to go. So yeah, that's the video summary of what I'm going to post alongside this. I don't know, something to think about, I guess, in terms of where the game is heading. Dancers are going to make a comeback, I feel. Maybe not on Dark Season, but definitely on Anima. Because Milla's on Dark, and Milla's annoying. But yeah, dancers are... I definitely see dancers making a comeback, especially if they start adding more effects to dancers. Like giving out more status effects. Definitely see that happening. But yeah, hopefully you have some ideas, some thoughts on some of the things that I've mentioned, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Later.